Hello, whether you're joining us for the first time or you've come back. If you enjoy this series, please leave me a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and also the notifications. That keeps you up to date with all future releases in this particular series and any other series come to that. Today, after an indifferent start in the Premier League for this season, we then face a different challenge today as we play our first group game in the Champions League. Welcome to making Tottenham hot Spurs again. Hello and welcome to episode number 20 of Making Tottenham Hotspurs Again. My name's Mark and on today's episode we have games as previously mentioned in the Champions League Group C. First game of that group against Shakhtar Donetsk. And then we have a Premier League game against Premier League new boys Blackburn. As you will see from the screen in front of us, we are playing Shakhtar. Other group teams are Roma from Italy and Sturm Graz from Austria. Those games coming up in future episodes as we work our way through the group stages. Everything is a bit condensed this year because in game we haven't actually got to the Qatar World Cup as yet, and because of that, obviously, everything's squeezed in where normally it would run till sort of December, and these would be spread out a little bit, so they come thick and fast, as you will see. In fact, they come on pretty much on a weekly basis, and then we have a little break, and then they come weekly again until we've played all the games, and that will take us up until the World Cup break. Nothing's happened since you were last with us because we played Swansea, beat them 4-1 in the Carabao third round. We have drawn Brentford, as I think you saw in the in that particular episode, in the fourth round, but that comes up a little bit later on. I'm not sure whether we'll have that or not, because I think we're probably sticking to these, so we'll possibly just have highlights of that game wedged in to the episode as it comes up. 4-1 win against Swansea, an annoying in the Premier League 5-2 loss to Arsenal. Need to shore things up in this, but what is quite interesting is Dayot Upamecano is actually getting on the score sheet, which is excellent, absolutely excellent. Right, I think that is about it for the preamble. We might as well get on with the episode and our first Champions League game against Shakhtar. Cavani is unregistered, as is Fred, and we've got Eric Dyer, who's unregistered. We haven't played Shakhtar before, so this is our first meeting. And the team for this one is Castiles, Reguilon, Upamecano. I will get it right, I promise, before the end of the season. Saul, Mihaela. We're going to see Mihaela for the first time on that right-hand side in place of Emerson Royal, who is tired. He's not 100%. So Mihaela on that right-hand side. Lo Celso, Hodgberg in central midfield. Son, Ali and Bergwijn are attacking midfield. Kane restores himself up front and on the bench. Martinez, Sanchez, Vinks, Silva, Romero, Skip and Brian Gill. And Shakhtar lost their last game. I'm not sure who that's against. Won 3 of the other games. We've lost our last game. Won 3 of the other 4. Drawn 1. So pretty much the same as Shakhtar. Nothing to see in the table so far, as the teams come out onto the pitch. Not many people in. I'm not quite sure what that means in the scheme of things. Regillion picks up a yellow card after 6 minutes. All Shakhtar to start off with. Hell to Holzberg. Sul. Kane. Gentle build up. Holzberg tries to weave through to Son, but the goalkeeper was equal to it and cleared up field. Nothing doing on this occasion. Sturm Graz have gone 1-up against Roma. In fact, Roma have equalised after 15 minutes. All square there. Roma have now taken the lead by the looks of it. Sturm Graz holding the lead for a short while. But nothing doing. And not a lot of highlights in that first half, just that one. And we've picked up bookings left, right and centre as well. Holzberg, Sul, need to be having a bit of a word, I think. We're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. And as you come back and join us, Traore will get us underway. We have made one change at half-time. Silva coming on for Dele Alli. Dele Alli not doing a great deal, so Silva has gone into that slot behind Kane. Let's see if it makes a little bit of a difference. Does give us the scope to push Silva up alongside Kane if we don't get any traction early on in this second half. And that ball run out. Meccano to Lo Celso as we build, but Lo Celso gives the ball straight away to Zakaria, and the highlight comes to nothing, thankfully. But they're on it again. Sul will tidy this up. Back to Castiles. Sul, Meccano. What's he going to do? He's going to come forward and very tight to Sul, and Traore is hovering around. A mistake will pay us dearly. Well, that's gone out wide now to Bergwijn. Bergwijn cuts back inside to Andre Silva. Andre Silva goes on a bit of a run. He's cut it inside to Bergwijn. Bergwijn couldn't pass it on. Nobody there. It's crossed in. Kane flick header just wide of the post. That's our best chance to date. Celtic have gone 1-up in their game. And Upamecano looks like he's given everything it says. Really? He's a defender. What's the matter with him? Emerson throws that in. And Bergwijn wins it. Kane brings it down. Not on slot, but Son is just outside the area. It's his 4th goal of the season. We go 1-up against Shakhtar. Maybe the change has made us a bit more lively. We've also gone a bit more positive. Kane brought that down. Couldn't really do a lot with it, but Son was there. Son, unmarked, managed to get his shot away and parks it in the back of the net. Minutes on the clock as we go past substitution time. Son is tired. Regillion is tired. Regillion is not playing particularly well. Right, we're going to bring Upamecano off because he is looking tired. Davison Sanchez can come on for him. And we'll make one other change. We'll bring Brian Gill on for Son. Having said that, we do have 2 tired boys in central midfield, and it may be as well to bring one of them off. Right, let's bring Lo Celso off. And we'll bring Oliver Skip on for him. Our change is made. With 15 minutes of the game still to play. We have that very narrow 1-0 lead. As we come down to 87 minutes, we will drop back to a balanced. And we will do our usual trick. Holzberg will go back into defensive midfielder mode. Silva. He's not a midfield player. That's the one thing I didn't allow for. We might not be able to do our usual trick there, actually. Okay. We'll just have to stick it out as is, unfortunately. Three minutes of injury time, and we have a throw in. Regillion to Silva. Crosses the ball to Bergwijn, who may have had half a chance there. Kane tries to get that away, but it's not got away, and they are on the break right at the end of the time, but Regillion tidies up. Sanchez, Sewell, back to Casteels. Casteels launches one. Bergwijn gets underneath it, heads it down, but nobody there. Matavienko builds again for Shakhtar, and that'll be a blow if they get one back here, and it's wide. Regillion heads it on. Sanchez and Casteels tidying up. Sanchez sees it back. It was headed back to him. He could have picked that up, but 1-0. And that is the final score. Nice one, everybody. That was good. Harry Kane having a better second half. Much better in the second half. Well done. Min Song. Happy with that second half. Dele Alli let herself down, deserves to come off. And who else? Nicholas Sewell having one of his really good games. He did well tonight. Congratulations. Mahale, not your Emerson Royal running down that right-hand wing, but did really well. And I think Casteels in goal also kept us in the game, I think. And the two boys that come on, Sanchez, did really well. And Andre Silva in that slot, also doing very, very well. We just praise the rest of the boys that have hit the green, so to speak. And that is the roundup of patting our team on the back. Second place after one game, Roma running away against Sturm Graz. Must have been a high-scoring game, if I can find it. 7-1 they beat Sturm Graz in the end. Sturm Graz getting the early goal, but then they just tore into them. Tammy Abraham getting a hat-trick, 34, 2 minutes into injury time and 76 minutes. Going to have to watch him when we get round to playing Roma, that's for sure. Right. We will motor through, go through these bits. We've received 2.39 million for playing Shakhtar and beating them. We'll go through these bits, and what we'll do is we will come back for the Blackburn Premier League game. And the team for this one: Casteels in goal, Regillion, Romero, Upamecano, he's moved over. Romero on the left, Upamecano on the right. Mahil, he's on the right. He is now a complete wing back, so we'll see how he does with that. Apparently he's better at that. Dembele comes in on central midfield alongside Holzberg, a good partnership, those two. Son, Lo Celso moves up into the attacking midfield, advanced playmaker role. Lucas Moura out on the right. Kane is up front on the bench. Martinez, Sewell, Dele Alli, Silva, Sanchez, Winks, Bergwijn, Emerson Royal, and Skip. And the team's coming out on the pitch at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And we're underway against Blackburn, who were promoted from the Championship last year. Lo Celso with the corner, and it's a headed goal Joachim Mahel gets his first goal of the season. Our usual worked corner. It was low, driven in. Mahel, low, well, barely got a touch on that, but flicked it, pulled away from the defenders and just flicked it into the back of the net. Lovely goal. Blackburn under pressure early doors. Mahale under that. Lucas Moura. Kane gets number 2. His second goal of the season. Our second goal of the game. It's just over 6 minutes into the game, so that'll go down to 7 minutes, I guess. 2-0 up. And we could do a little bit of work on our goal difference here. And Blackburn wanting, shall we say, 2 goals in 2 minutes. Manchester United beat Manchester City 2-0 in the early game. A red card for Shaw 2 minutes into injury time, but goals from Rashford and Ronaldo winning that game. Haaland not on the score sheet. We move up into 6th place as it currently stands. Lewis Travis has got a yellow card. He fouled. Lo Celso with a free kick. Oh, it's come off the crossbar. Son has got it, but it's a question of offside, I think. I don't think it'll stand. Yeah, it was disallowed for an offside. Would have been his 5th goal of the season. He was offside there as it come back off the crossbar. Into injury time in the first half. 2-0 half-time then. Blackburn 0, Tottenham 2. Goals from Mahale after 6 minutes. A flick header and then Harry Kane doubling up the lead just a minute later. We're in the driving seat, but for how long? That is the question. Kane gets us underway for the second half. I just realised Holzberg has picked up an injury. I'm not quite sure when he's picked up the injury. Nobody told me at half-time. No changes otherwise. Byrne has just tripped Kane. And he's going to get a yellow card for his troubles. Son on the ball now. Out to Lo Celso. Lo Celso back to Upamecano. Mahale. Holzberg. Lo Celso will look to sort Holzberg out shortly. Mahale. Holzberg. Holzberg, and that's the end of the highlight, but very quickly we get another one. Long ball headed down by Romero, but only as far as Townsend, and they're through. Buckley's in, but tame shot, and Castile's grateful for that. Right, let's have a look and see what's going on here. First of all, I need to tidy this up because I didn't do it earlier. All good and dandy. And what we also need to do, I don't think we can now. Having done that, we'll have to play on for a little bit. There we go. Holzberg has a lower leg injury. He wants to play on, but I don't want to injure him. So I think we'll bring him off. Harry Winks can come on for him. Not most ideal. Given that Dembele and Holzberg play well together. Generally. A through ball to Lo Celso, but he didn't get there. Reguilón heads it forward. And we've lost play. Winks picks it up. Dembele, Kane. Lucas Moura through to Lo Celso. And he puts it wide. chance goes begging. 66 minutes come, we'll shout a bit of encouragement, which has gone down like a lead balloon. And we've gone past the 70-minute mark. Lo Celso is tired. I'm tempted to bring Andre Silva on in there. Did so well last time. And I think we just make that one change for the moment. No need to change it up too much. Everybody else is sort of reasonably okay. .5 minutes comes, and I think we can go to balanced and look to make our final change. Who's tired? Lucas Moura is tired on that far side. Bergwijn can come on for him. We'll drop a bit of praise. 2 goals up. I think we can do that. Reguilón with throw-in to Dembele. Dembele's been fouled by Travis, who's already got a yellow card. Picks up his second and he's sent off. Makes absolutely no difference to the game whatsoever in the end. We had those 2 goals, those 2 early goals, settled it. And I could have done more, really, I'm guessing. We had 70% of the possession, 1.35 on the XG. 15 shots, 9 on target against their 4 and 2. So really commanding win for us. And just bob around, do our usual. You did well out there. Lo Celso, I'm very happy with your performance, as was Lucas Moura. Dembele, you did well. Holzberg, Reguilón, he did well. And then these boys, very happy with your performance today. Casteels, pleased with your performance. Harry Winks, come on, he had a good one. And all in all, not a bad day at the office. We are up to 6th, 13 points, 5 points behind West Ham, who still have a game to play. I guess they're playing Chelsea. That would be my guess, or maybe not. There are a few other teams that have only played 6 games. But West Ham currently, I think, have won all of their games and flying at the top. Man United sticking with them as it currently stands. But West Ham will be clear of them if they win their match in hand. We're, as I say, only 5 points adrift that, so is a long way to go. Only 7 games into the season. Right, that is our episode. We are going to come back quick, very, very quick. A winning episode today. Can we have a winning episode next one with 2 away games? We got an away game against Sturm Graz in the Champions League, and then we have an away game in the Premier Division at Craven Cottage. That's an early kickoff on the Saturday against Fulham, the other new boys in the Premier League. So we'll see how we get on with that one. A good episode, a winning episode. I like winning episodes. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me a big thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification button to keep up to date with all future episodes of this and new series as they are released. New episodes of Making Tottenham Hotspurs again are currently released every Tuesday and Friday at 4:15 p.m. And if you want to keep up to date with what's happening on this channel and more, follow me on Twitter at JustOffside2 is where you need to be. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode. It will be out on Friday. Till then, goodbye.